Came undone. See what I told you? Snook love pinfish. Like, there he is, there he is, there he is. Got a pinfish. All right, guys, these are the hooks I like to use there. There's an amateur behind the wheel, guys. They're all about the live bait. Just itty bitty piece. See, I'm just hooking these guys right in the top lip. That keeper, we got a keeper. I'm gonna hook this guy right in front. Hey rad reelers, JC here with Rad Reeling Fishing. I'm going to teach you guys the simplest and the cheapest way to catch pinfish today, and you're going to use my techniques. It's going to make you a pinfish catching master. You're going to be out fishing all your friends when you're out there catching pinfish. Now, why would you want to learn how to catch pinfish or even know these special techniques? Snook, trout, redfish, mangrove snapper, and grouper, all the delicious, tasty fish like to eat pinfish, whether they're live or they're cut. We're going to be riding around today in different spots on the KBO K1 electric e-bike. Now this video is sponsored by KBO, so I do want to take a moment and share with you guys some of the different features that this bike has. I've been telling you guys, look, e-bikes are the next trend. There goes two of them right there. You're seeing them all over the place. They are great for fishing. The reason is because you can pull right up to a place like this, fish here, then you can go down a little bit, you can fish there. Yeah, you can just buzz all over with the e-bikes, and you get to avoid paying for parking in different areas too. So let's go over the features of this e-bike, and thank you KBO for sponsoring this video. 3-inch 20-inch fat tires, manual disc brakes in the front and the back. You got a wired in headlight here. You got front and rear fenders. Also comes with a rack. You got a 7-speed Shimano gear shifter. Shimano, guys, it is an excellent name in the fishing industry, and it's a great name in for brand name in the e-bike industry as well. Now this bike folds. You release this lever, it's got a hinge there. You release this lever, the handlebars fold down. Now KBO's slogan is, this is your best choice for your first e-bike. Why? Because it's lighter, better, cheaper. 20 miles an hour with straight throttle, 20 miles an hour with pedal assist. Now what that means is, as you're pedaling, you get electric power assisting you. You'll get up to 45 miles on one battery charge. Now that depends on your weight, the incline, how much you use the throttle, how much you use the pedals. But look guys, 500-watt motor. This is a super sexy looking e-bike. I've been riding this around all week, and yeah, well, about 25 miles I put on it. I like this one, you guys. I like to ride these around before I make the videos, test everything out, and make sure they perform the way the companies advertise that they do. This is your display, looks great during the daylight. This is your throttle. It's got no slip grips here. Yeah, super streamlined, 48 pounds without the battery, you guys. So lightweight. It works great for me because I live upstairs. I can push it up and down the stairs and handle this e-bike with no problem. I did switch out the seat. I put on a nice cushy comfortable seat. This old butt just could not take the little skinny seat that they provided with the e-bike. So I've got all my gear stuff here. I'm going to go ahead and get the basket and everything put on here, and we're going to buzz around to some different spots and go catch us some pinfish. So let's go. Ice cream, get you some ice cream. Sounds good. All right guys, this is the pier that we're going to be fishing. Pinfish have to have aeration if you put them in a bucket like this. If you have a bucket that has holes in it and you put them in the water and keep them in the water, they'll stay alive. Otherwise you have to have an aerator or some type of a water circulation device. Whoa, I dropped my lid. There we go. I dropped my lid. I'm not going to be able to get that one back. The tide's taking it away. That's enough water for now, so. All right. Okay, let's go. I don't know if I can snag this lid or not. I got a hook on one of my rods. Oh, I got it. I got it on my second try. Look at that. Nice. Put this thing in pedal assist 3 and it's just effortless. Just straight up the incline, man. All right guys, these are the hooks I like to use. They are long shank hooks, size 8. I like the long shank because it makes it easier to take the pinfish off of the hook. I'm using light line, my freshwater crappie set up here. 6-pound test. I just put one hook on and then I pull it up about maybe 20 inches, and then I just do it's just like an overhand knot, right? Like you would tie your shoe, but I put the hook through a couple of times, and then I just pull that tight. And then I'm going to come down about 10 inches from that, and I'm going to do the same thing. Thread that through the eye of the hook. Tie it an overhand knot like you tie your shoe, and then just loop it through one more time. Obviously you can put as many hooks on here as you like, but 2 hooks is going to be sufficient. 2 hooks will be sufficient for this video. And then the sinkers that I like to use are the weights that have the wire rigged on them. And if you rig with a snap swivel, it's easy to switch out the weights, but there's not a lot of current here. So this is called a bell sinker, right? It's got the wire in it. You just tie this on with an improved clinch knot. That's what that rig looks like. You tie the sinker on the bottom, and then you come up about 10 inches, tie a hook, maybe another 6 or 8 inches, and tie another hook. Get them a little packet of squid that I pre-cut this morning. I generally just take my box of squid, frozen. I always leave it frozen, right? Just makes it a whole lot easier to chop up. And I like using the tentacles. I mean, I'll use all of this squid, but it's so easy to chop whenever it's frozen. And then I just put it back in the freezer for the next time that I'm going to go out and catch pinfish. And I use little plastic containers with a lid that I put them in. You can see there got a bunch of little bitty pieces. Pinfish have such small mouths, right? You're just waiting for a free meal, apparently. I like using squid because it stays on the hook a lot better than shrimp. And these little bitty hooks, they are an excellent way to catch pinfish. That pinfish will get a mouthful of hook. Alright, so that's it, guys. Let's give it a drop. See what happens here. Usually they start hitting it as soon as it hits the bottom. Yep, there we go. Look at that. Easy peasy, man. As soon as you drop it down there, you got a pinfish. The key, guys, is those really small hooks. And like I said, you got the long shank here. It makes it so easy to take the hook out of the pinfish's mouth. Those little sabiki rigs, it's so hard because the hooks are tiny, tiny, tiny. Perfect size bait, too. All right, 1 pinfish in the bucket. That's the other thing. When you got like a bunch of hooks, they just get tangled. It's just a mess. You don't have to put a big piece of bait on there. A little bitty piece of bait on that hook. Make a drop. You got to be ready. As soon as it hits the bottom, they're going to bite it. There he is. Fish on. Look at that, guys. I told you, you're going to be a pinfish catching master. Got to be careful. These guys, they call them pinfish because of their spiky fins right there. They're like pins. But I want you to see how small that little piece of squid that I'm putting on there is. Just itty bitty piece. All right, guys, we got 3 nice pinfish. I wanted to tell you that pinfish, they like structure, right? So you get around seawalls and bridges and pilings and piers, and they're just like any other fish. They want some place to run to for safety from the bigger fish. So anytime there's some type of structure, you're going to find pinfish. And also on the flats, just tons of pinfish on the flats because they have a lot to feed on out there in the grass. Bucket full of pinfish. Water's still stirred up from all the rain that we've had, but hey, we're doing good. Let's go see if we can find a snook. Now we're going up a super steep incline. Let's get this thing going good. We're running about 18 miles an hour, 19 miles an hour. So 20. Let's see how well this 21. We're doing pretty good so far. We're just gonna pull right down here and see if we can catch us a fish. Yes, sir. The benefits of having an e-bike right here. Let's get the snook rod out. I think I'll take the backpack off. And yeah, I saw some snook down here the other day. I'm gonna hook this guy right in front of his dorsal through the head like that. I'm gonna drop this guy right next to the seawall. There's a snook down there. He's gonna get thumped. I saw a couple of nice snook down here the other day. One of them was, he was just hugging the seawall, man. Patience, JC, patience. All right, guys, no snook. Since this is a how to catch pinfish video, I'm gonna see if we can catch some pinfish out here somewhere. This is a grass flat, so we got seawalls, we got grass flat, we got bridges. We should be able to find them here. Get out my little thing of squid here. Usually they're hanging out right next to the seawall. Let's see if that's true. Look at that. Look at that. First drop, guys. Got us a little grunt. First drop. Got us a little grunt. Key West grunt. Little ruby lips. See ya. Yeah, I love catching bait. There's another one down there on it already. Look at that. Pinfish. Look at that. 2 drops, 2 fish, guys. I'm telling you, the key is that small hook. It'll make you a pinfish catching master. Let's put this fresh guy on there, see if we can get a snook interested. All right, guys, I'm not seeing any snook. I saw snook down here the other day. Not getting any hits, obviously. I caught some pinfish down here. I want to cast out there around the flats area. Let's see if we can catch pinfish out there, just to prove my point that they hang out around the flats also. So we caught pinfish by the pier, we caught them by the seawall. Let's see if we can get them out on the flats. The thing about pinfish is if you're not catching them, you have to keep moving around until you find them. Here, let's just give it a toss out there by the grass. Bring it in a little bit. Let's see how long this takes to get hooked up. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Guys, as soon as it hit the bottom, as soon as it hit the bottom, it's good to see an abundance of pinfish after this area was wrecked by red tide a year ago. We had so many dead fish, and these guys are perfect snook bait, man. Let's go across on the other side here. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we got any big snooks out here. First approach, I don't see any, but let's take a cast out there. I lost a monster snook out there one day. Here, I've caught some nice snook right here before. Usually this time of the day you come down here and you see snook. The water's cold and they're trying to get warmed up. You'll see them out in these sandy potholes or like swimming along the seawall and stuff, but just not seeing them today. I think there's been too much activity by fishermen and boats and stuff. They are tucked away in a good hiding spot, I do believe. Let's see if we can find some pinfish down here. But this is what I was telling you guys, the convenience of having an e-bike. You just pull right up to the spot you want to fish, and yeah, you can start fishing. So let's do it, baby. Let's do it. There's some nice mullet swimming those mangroves. I bet there's some big snook down here. We are definitely going to drop one of these pinfish down, see if we can get a snook, see if we can catch a nice fresh lively pinfish that'll be kicking like crazy when we drop him down there. What's a big piece of squid there? That's too big. and break that off. One thing you don't want to do when you're fishing with squid is you don't want to put your face buff on with squid juice on your fingers, because you will be smelling squid the rest of the day every time you put your face buff on. So try and make sure I wipe my hands off before I put my face buff on. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Big pinfish here. Big pinfish, guys. Woo! That is a good one right there. All right, buddy, thanks. Now let's see if we can catch one a little bit smaller than that. Dude, pinfish are everywhere. Look at that. Look at that. As soon as it got down there, I got one. That's a little better size for bait for the hook that I have on my pinfish rod. So I'm gonna hook this guy on. Let's see if we can get a snook. All right, guys, I'm just tail hooking this guy. Let's see if we got a hungry snook down there. All right, guys, I think we'll keep moving on. We'll head out to the beach. We should be able to catch pinfish there too. We might make it through. There's an amateur behind the wheel, guys. I was doing fine until I had to miss somebody. I could have made it. Hey, I did it, guys. I made it through. So we were out here on the beach. I'm gonna put it down to pedal assist 1 so we don't spin our tires. Whoa. Bouncy, bouncy. Gotta be a place where we can go down. I hope I didn't lose my aerator. I am not seeing a place to go down. Whoa, I'm gonna crash. All right, guys, I'm gonna get off and push it. I'm getting a little squirrely here. Let's see if we can get something on a pinfish. All right, guys, we made it out here. This place is busy. Look at all the boats, guys. Lots of people out here partying, but nobody fishing right here. There's a nice little eddy area over there. Looks like this guy's packing up to leave. I might take over a spot, but the e-bike does pretty good out here in the beach sand. As long as you don't hit that real soft, sugary sand, you're good. So, oh, I'm loving this bike, you guys. Absolutely love it. All right, let's drop a pinfish. All right, I put a small split shot on. Hook him in the top lip like that. Let's go. Oh, I missed him. Dude, that was a good hit. He's not moving at all. I don't see any. Yeah, he's got a couple of teeth marks in him. He got hit by something. All right, that's exciting. Here we go. Oh, that's a hit. That's a hit. That's a hit. That's a hit. There he is. Fish on, dude. I got him. Whoa, big snook. Nice, guys, nice. Nice snook. All right. Oh, yeah. There we go. All right, guys. Heck yeah. Right in that rough water too, dude. Right up in the rough stuff. Whoa! Came undone. All right. See if he'll just flip back in the water there. Go on, buddy. Nice. All right, guys. Yeah, my hook came unbuttoned. Good deal. Got us a snook. Guys, I got that guy on my last pinfish. All right, guys. Been messing around out here. Got me a snook. Look at that, baby. Woo! All right, we got to go catch some more pinfish and come back over here and see if we can get another snook. Let's go KBO K1. Let's go get some bait. There we go. Pinfish on, baby. All right. Got a fresh snook bait. Look at that, guys. Catching pinfish on the beach too. and we just get them everywhere. I told you this method works. There he is. There we go. Pinfish on, baby. We might have two on this one. See that, or one big one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's my slot snook bait right there. Boy, that is a big one, guys. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. You always want to take your squid off. If you leave it on there, it'll get all dried out on your hook and it's impossible to get off of there. All right, let's go catch another snook. Ice cream, ice cream. No, I'm just kidding. I am so glad I decided to go fishing today. It's even better when you catch a snook, baby. Heck yeah. All right, guys, I need to check my leader from catching that fish. See what my leader's like. Oh yeah, we're in good shape. Let's get a pinfish on there and see if we can get another one. Another snook. Another snook. This is why you take the time to catch pinfish. This is it right here. See, I'm just hooking these guys right in the top lip. Snook like pinfish when they're like vibrant and lively, so we'll probably get a hit on this guy now that we have found where the snook are at. Dude, there, right in the middle of all that current, right there. Let's see what happens here. Thought I had a hit. Yeah, I did have a hit. What am I feeling like? There he is, there he is, there he is. Fish on. All right, I knew that dude was hitting it. He may have had it for a while. I think we figured something out here, guys. Oh, that's a nice one. That's a nice one, dude. He was right in that current. Good snook. He's staying right in the current. All right. Good deal, guys. That's a nice one. They're all about the live bait. All right, buddy. Thanks for the catch. See ya. Heck yeah. See what I told you? Snook love pinfish. I'm not frayed up at all. Not at all. Oh, guys, this is a big pinfish. Big pinfish. Big pinfish, big snook. Yeah, that fish hit that thing about 4 or 5 times before he decided to eat it. Oh, that's a hit. That's a hit. Oh, dude, that's a good hit. That's a good hit. That's a good hit. There we go. Fish on. That's another good one, guys. Oh, this might be a slot fish here. Woo! This might be a keeper here. You got a tape measure? I think this is a slot. This is a keeper. I'm pretty sure he's in the slot. I don't have a tape measure with me though. Ah, look at that. Guys, look at that. Keeper. We got a keeper. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that, man. Woohoo. Yeah. All right.
Let's see if this works any wonders. You want that?
All right, guys, we got to get this fish home. We're running 12 miles an hour in the beach sand, guys. Got to get this fish back so we can get it on ice. How's it looking? All right?
Yeah, it's looking good.
All right, guys, got the e-bike all rinsed off, get all that sand and salt water off of there. Had a great day out there fishing. Thanks for coming along. Click that link in the description area. Head over to KBO, use that discount code, and save you $20 on an e-bike. Thumbs up for appreciating. Everybody, get out there and go fishing, man. Life is fun. Live it. See ya!